Welcome to Quzhou, China, in the west of Zhejiang province, for 2 days of lifestyle, culture, and plenty of action. With over 1,800 years of history, and also considered as the dwelling place of Confucius's descendants, Quzhou enjoys many historical and cultural heritages. This makes it an ideal venue for the grand finale of the Trifactor Asia series. Here, the qualifiers from the Trifactor races across Asia that started in the Philippines, then Singapore, Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia and Thailand will be crowned the fastest in Asia.
Triathlon being one of the fastest growing Olympic sport in the world, and the growth is coming right here in China. Quzhou being a garden city, only 2 hours from Shanghai, where we reside all the triathlon clubs. I believe there are about 170 over triathlon clubs, and 30% of them is revolving within Zhejiang and Shanghai province. It's also a very accessible place. We have connectivity from Shanghai via high-speed rail. We have a domestic airport, and most importantly, a magnificent race site right with the backdrop of Sui-Tingmen.
Trifactor events are all-inclusive, offering experiences of a lifetime. Elites to novices can enjoy racing here and race like no other over 4 categories: team relay, sprint distance, standard Olympic distance, and, for the most advanced athletes, the Trifactor Enduro race, featuring a 1.5-kilometer swim, 80-kilometer bike, and 20-kilometer run. The night before the race, participants were surprised by the warm welcoming ceremony, which was followed by a workshop from multiple-time triathlon champion Cameron Brown. The highlight of the event was the world premiere of the Trifactor theme song, inspired by the athletes' passion and endeavours for the sport.
We were able to sing the theme song of Trifactor, which is called Being Alive, which I wrote. And I specifically was inspired just by the people, by the athletes. And I wanted to make sure that the song was specifically about what they're going through. Because a lot of people don't see the athletes, they just see the finish line. They don't understand what goes into it. And I wanted to acknowledge all that work, blood, sweat, and tears, and know that they're understood and seen, and that we're proud of them.
500 athletes from more than 20 countries of 5 continents gathered in Quzhou to give their best on the 7th stop of the Trifactor Asia series. In the Trifactor Enduro race, New Zealand's Cameron Brown took the tape in 3 hours 25 minutes and 40 seconds, with Ireland's Colin O'Shea in second and Rondina Leonard of the Philippines completing the podium. The Trifactor Enduro women's title went to South Korea's Hwang Shou, while Malaysia's Irene Chong edged out China's Yu Chuqing for the standard distance elite women's crown, with Elle Adda coming in third.
We've seen a field sell out very, very quickly, and people want to come to Quzhou and race here. I think Alvin and his team have done a marvellous job, and the city of Quzhou has really got behind this race.
If you've never been to Quzhou, I've got to say this is going to be next on your bucket list. Mainly because, well, I'll start off with the atmosphere is absolutely gorgeous. The culture, the architecture, it's absolutely stunning. The race course is the best race course, or the funnest race course I've done. But most importantly, the people are so welcoming, so supportive, and you can't help but fall in love with everything.